Entering Memphis selected. Miami selected. Ready. Away team selection Auburn Tigers.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories of NFL options. Inside zone is selected.
Scanning the field, it's Adams. With the catch, it's Montgomery. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building into this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Max protect.
Leaves it with the back. zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Might be looking to run. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Looking downfield, it's Adams. Quarterback adapted. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Entering play call.
And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. A game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
3 to 4. Choose the player to replace. Choose the player to replace. You have 11 options. Formation. There are 6 cover 1 robber. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have
This
12
is
options.
what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
Give cushion. Audible.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to go up top. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try to take shots. They're going to try to keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
This time he's got his man. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, Dave?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Yes. Middle third.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And they can't make the connection.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Under fire. It's dropped. And oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
To the air, it's Adams. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
3-4.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job on the defense closing it off and making the interception.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd downs. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Intercepted to stop the threat. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Back to pass, it's Adams. Working that left side. Running free. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Gator. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Choose a player to choose a new player. You have 10 options. Choose odd, cover 1 robber, cover 2 hard flat.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kane.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
This crowd on hand, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Formation.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has them set up at the 16.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop. We got to stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. They just never developed. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw. It's Adams. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. And the ball slipped out. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Short cross.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Abrams.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Hauls it in. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Looking downfield on first down. It falls incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field to get things started back up.
Play call. Split from the air. There are 20. RPO red option. Red option.
First play of the period will be a second down.
Max protect.
Here's the give off the left side.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job of packing those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Adams. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Cover 3 sky formation. There are 6 categories. There are 6
first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
Give cushion.
Quick handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Cover one contain.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Cover one contain. Cover double bracket. Cover four. Cover six. Cover six. Cover one level.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Release to the back. He's got it. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again.
Cover four pawns.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Suggestions. Option is M. Skip. Vertical shape spacing.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Adams. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
The Gators line it up with a 1st and goal. Calls his own number. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Gators moving quickly to the line.
Hot routes.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Shallow, sticked, level slot option.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Quarterback running on the draw. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration.
You have 15
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look weak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Sam Houston.
Entering paused screen. You have 10 options. Resume is selected.
This is with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Formation. There are 6 categories.
The drive
there are
starts
4
from their own
subcategories.
25-yard
Set to
line.
odd 15. Give cushion. Spread.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
3 to 4.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
There are 6 categories.
And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Spread.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Cover 3 Sky.
Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute ball.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the ground game. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy game. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole play.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
On third and short, they'll give it to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
He's got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
There are 8 categories.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Cover 2
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from for one, but not much doing on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
6 sub. Choose a player to replace. You have 11 Choose a new player. You have 11 options. Choose a player to choose a new player. You have 11 options. Formation 2 to 4. There. Nickel 2 trap.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Give cushion.
Back to pass. Quickly complete. On the move at the 30. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Entering Simpress.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going here at halftime. Get a little juju going.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Catch in the middle, it's Davidson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Spread.
To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
It's complete to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
1 double, cover 2 man. Cover 1, cover 4 quarter, double bracket, cover 4 cons, 3, cover 4 cons.
The offense hasn't been able to get it done on 4th down. 0 for 2 so far. They'll try to turn that around here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down.
Cover 6.
Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield very late in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. White going to attack through the air. Quarterback extends the play. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Leaves it with the running back. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Entering pause screen, you have 5 options.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Nickel, 3 to 4. Cover 1. Cover 1 robber.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Good cushion. Audible.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Cover 6.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Looking to fire. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Makes the grab. It's Kane. He's going to come up a couple yards short of the first down. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come out fast. Understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the...
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Entering cover 3.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Formation. There are 6
well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Choose a new cover 3 match.
The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Cover 3 hard flat.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught over the middle. It's Kane. And he's brought down after a nice game.
There are 6 categories.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throwing catch.
There are 6
when you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Concept. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish.
Yes.
They'll run it. brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the
Entering
ball will stay at the
formation,
2.
there are 6 categories.
It'd be
Choose
interesting to
the
watch
player
this
to
offense really
replace.
down the
Choose
stretch
the new
because
player.
they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Peter.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now. You're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive.
Scores on the sneak.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it looks as if they'll have all the subtlety of a sledgehammer as they bring in the jumbo dudes for the 2-point try. Slams it ahead. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Max protect.
The give from the gun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Coaching parity substitution. WT substitute coaches inside corner strike. RP Euler cuddle. His option stick.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making checks. White wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Looking for more room.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
They'll go to the ground. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's picked off at the goal line.
And this ball looks like it just got away from him. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. At the 20, he's got space. Really good job making the play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Adams. He's moving out of the pocket. Working on the right. Across the 40 outbound and the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long.
Short cross.
Wants to go up top. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Audible. Post.
Looking to throw again. Unloads it left. He's got it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Gators will have it first and 10.
Short cross. Audible.
Wants to go up top on first down. Steps away to find some room. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I really like this kid running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world. He's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. He's really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking for a man. It's Adams. Wide out trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Florida. No midseason concentration labs here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the
Entering play call, you have 5
Kickoff
options.
unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Nickel, 2 to 4. Cover 1 robber, cover 2 hard flat.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Efficient. Spread.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college. He would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
This offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocks the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though. And that time, they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be good.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Entering play
and the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Finding open areas.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have
Quarterback's
6
ability
options.
to read the field
Load
is
block right
huge,
is
and also
selected.
the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football,
Entering
Jesse,
play
and hit a
call,
guy
you
in
have 7
stride so he
options.
can get
5,
run
4,
after the
2,
catch
return
and get in the
left
end
is
zone. That was a
selected.
nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy,
Entering
and let
play
him
call,
do the
coach
rest.
suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Quarterback spot is selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Entering play call. Coach
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Adams. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Open space in the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the
Entering play
victory.
call. RPO red Y flat. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12
Final stands
options.
of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Choose a new player. We have shoot and stick.
He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. On the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gators! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Entering play call. Formation. There are 6 categories. Coach suggestions. There are 6
They'll
categories.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Got his man on the right. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Entering play call.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job at ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it and keep possession.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally
he burned the clock before he hit the out.
Yeah, and no nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard game. I got to get that first down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical. Nice job by that running back.
And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Kane. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Looking to throw, it's Newton. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throwing catch.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Cover 3, Tampa View.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the grab.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the fourth quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got to continue to get him the ball more because he can make enormous plays for your offense.
Wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there. Forces second down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll go to the air on third and short. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, they tried to catch him off guard with the pass play down there on the goal line. But David, he just held on to it way too long. The defense able to get home and get the sack.
Yeah, and that's great coverage. And you love this part of the field. You know exactly what you want to do. You play.
And he's going to score.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
You have 7 options.
No doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Entering play, RP. Option, skip.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Gators have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Audible. Zig.
Back to throw, it's Newton. Grab near the sticks, it's Abrams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
have 21
Here's this
short
offense with a fresh
cross.
set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Tigers.
Entering
The
play
defense
call,
putting
coach
points on the board.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house,
Entering
maybe build some
base
momentum for some
onside.
future games.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. FIU
Entering
is
play
trailing
call,
right now,
coach
and I know it may
HBC
look bleak,
zone
but
fixture.
this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. They're trailing by just 4 to Sam Houston. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know
Entering
it.
RPO
how about
red,
that one?
while
Kevin will be
red
keeping an eye on
down
everything
to
going
right.
on elsewhere.
RPO bubble right
These
off.
situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Entering
Defense
RPO
uses a
play,
timeout
play,
quickly,
pistol,
trying to get that
gun,
ball
options,
back and preserve
stick.
time for their offense. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking
Right.
to keep this drive moving. Quarterback will keep it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
There are 8 categories.
The
You
Gators
have
come to the
12
line with a
options,
fresh set of
45
downs.
places selected.
Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd
Entering
and
play
5.
call, coach suggestions.
Stuck with a running
There are 8
game on first
categories.
down. Now
You
here
have
they
12
come again.
options. Inside zone split is selected.
Dropping back, it's Adams. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
You have 12
And they don't
options.
have to
RPO
go for a
red,
touchdown here with this
WR
little
selected.
time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. And he rolls into the house.
Entering play
Touchdown,
call, coach
Gators!
suggestions. There are
They
8
extend
categories.
this
You have
4th
15
quarter lead, and
options.
now they are
Advance is
staring at
selected.
a 7-game winning streak.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They drag him down at the 22.
Entering
He gambled for the big
formation
return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
3 to 4. Coach suggestions. There are 6
First play of the
categories.
drive
You
comes from the
give pushing.
22. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in
Choose
coverage.
the player to replace.
It's a nice adjustment by the
Choose
defense
new
here with a
player.
big lead in
Choose
the game.
player
They're
to
putting
replace.
extra
Choose a new
DBs on the
player.
field,
You
knowing
have
the
6
offense has to
options.
throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So
Cover
your
3
best
left,
cover guys on the field, and they
cover
force an
3 back,
incompletion on the
cover
last
4
one.
cons.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Pass.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davidson. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Give pushing.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Pass.
Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Completes it in the middle. Timeout is called.
Entering
Clock
cover
stops.
4,
13
cover 3.
When we call time out for a game over.
And that's That's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Nickel 2, nickel over, SS, Blitz 0.
The offense has already gone for it 5 times on 4th down. Maybe the 6th time is the charm. Oh, they're after him! Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like,
entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.